In this problem, we're asked to determine the molecular formula for vitamin C. In a previous example, we determined that the empirical formula was C3H4O3. Now, the molecular formula must be a whole number multiple of the empirical formula. And the molar mass of the compound must be the same whole number multiple of the molar mass of the empirical formula. So all we need to do is calculate what the molar mass of this formula is, divide that into the correct molar mass, and that will give us the number that we need to multiply the empirical formula by to get the molecular formula. So I like to call the molar mass of the empirical formula the empirical mass. And so I'll abbreviate that EMP mass. And so that's composed of 3 carbons, 4 hydrogens, and 3 oxygens. So when I add these up, I get an empirical mass of 88.07 grams per mole. So now to determine the multiplier, I'll take the molar mass and divide that by the empirical mass. This should come out to be a whole number, and that whole number is what I need to multiply the empirical formula by to get the molecular formula. So my multiplier, the notation we like to use is N, is 176.12 divided by 88.07. To four significant figures, that's 2.000. So the multiple that I need to multiply my empirical formula by is 2. Now you should get something very close to a whole number. If it's not quite exactly a whole number, you should be able to very closely round it to the nearest whole number. So the multiplier is 2. So if my empirical formula is C3H4O3, that means my molecular formula is C6H8O6.